Hi, I'm Sarah, and you're watching Can Sarah DIY It. So today I am working with two-part resin. So equal parts resin and hardener, and it's gonna take 12 to 24 hours to set. This one definitely took 24 hours to set. I am making a gift for my dear friend Tiffany, whose birthday is on Tuesday. And she is almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I am going to put her channel name right here. And I want you to head on over to her channel and subscribe if you're not already, because I think she's like 40 subscribers away from hitting her 1,000 subscriber goal. But definitely check her out. She has like a boho vibe and she does everything on an awesome budget, which as a mom, I love, and I always love her ideas. Her last video that she did had this awesome bead storage thing that looked like a gumball machine, and I am 1,000% going to make more than one of those, and I'm gonna give them as gifts. I can't wait to personalize them. I have like all the ideas. Anywho, back to today's project. I am going to use my paint palette mold that I bought from Amazon. I will link that in my description box below. And I did use this on a live that I did with the birthday girl on New Year's Eve. And I used it with UV resin. And I didn't have the best results. I am not happy with how it turned out. So today I used it with my two-part resin, and I used some powdered pigment dye, and I am thrilled with how it turned out. It turned out so great. I know that my dear friend is going to be happy with her birthday present. So let's get into it. Let's go. It's going to be great. I hope you enjoy it. And I want to wish my dear friend Tiffany happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my two-part resin, and I'm going to take the resin and the hardener, and I'm going to mix equal parts. So I am measuring out in 2 smaller cups, and I'm just eyeballing it and making sure that I'm doing equal parts. Today's video is part of a collaboration, the Small Creator Sunday, hosted by Broke Girl Aesthetics and co-hosted by DIY Savvy Mommy, so make sure and check out the rest of that playlist. Once I have my 2 parts measured out equally, you're going to pour them into one vessel, 1 cup, and at this point you need to start mixing. And as you start mixing, it's going to get cloudy, and you want to mix slowly. It looks fast because I have my video sped up, but you want to mix slowly. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of bubbles. You're going to get bubbles regardless, but you want to mix slowly, and eventually your medium is going to get clear again. And at that point, you can stop mixing and you can start pouring. I started mixing in powdered pigment, and tried pouring a little, and it was a little too transparent, so I poured in a lot more pigment, and then it was this amazing, look at that, iridescent blue. And I wanted to do a few colors, blue, purple, and turquoise. So here I am mixing up a little bit more of the resin. I think I only did about half of what I did before, and I wasn't sure how much resin the mold was going to take, so I didn't want to mix up too much at a time. I poured a little bit of clear resin in between each color pour that I did. I was trying to have a little bit of division between the colors, and it didn't really work. So I think on my next attempt, I'm going to mix up some white resin using the powder pigment. I do have white as an option. I also have gold. Ooh, that would be a nice one too. And I'll pour that between the colors to give it some division. I think that would be a really, really stunning look. After 24 hours, I decided to unmold it, and it was still a little bit soft. And I did read on the packaging that it can take up to 3 days for this resin to fully harden. So this was still pliable, even though it had been 24 hours. I'm really happy with the finished product, and I know that my friend Tiffany is gonna love getting this in a package for her birthday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was short and sweet, but you know what? I think it's a really great demonstration on how you can just have fun with color and play. And it kind of reminds me of doing the acrylic pouring on paintings. I want to play with maybe using some white pigment and see how that turns out. And if you get more like rings like the tree, you know, when you do the acrylic pouring, if you get some more of that happening. I was trying to use the clear resin in between my pores and see if that did anything, but it really kind of mixed together. So I think the next time I try, I'm going to use some white resin and see what happens with that. So there's going to be more resin fun with me on my channel. So if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I am a tiny baby channel, and I would love to grow and become a part of the amazing DIY community here on YouTube. And make sure to check out my Instagram, and I also have a little group on Facebook. So check those out and have a wonderful week. And you know what? Make sure to try something new this week, okay? Get outside your comfort zone. All right. Goodbye.